up guys, and welcome to another early morning video. So the morning after Sheffield United and Southampton, Sheffield United 1, Southampton 2. There's a lot of positives to be taken out of that. In all fairness, I do believe that we were robbed. So I'll go to player ratings first. Michael Cooper, I thought he played a decent game. He stopped a few goals. I think he deserves a 7. Then Chiodozio Benny, I really liked his football. I liked how he basically just ran down wings. Yeah, a bit hesitant at times, but hey ho, I think it's more of a confidence issue with our players. But like Harrison Burrows, I thought he played a lot better than he has been, and I thought it were basically having Tom Fellows in his back pockets. Going down to Jaffet Tanganga, I didn't really notice too much of him, but that's just on top of my head. And I know he made some driving runs and some long throws, so yeah. Mark McGuinness, I like him a lot, I really do. I like that tall presence in central defence. And also Ben Mee, I like that older experience. I thought them two combined played a good game. So moving on to central midfield now. I do believe that Tom Davies, welcome back to Sheffield United through a massive injury, and I just want to say this now, but I just think he played a good game and he read balls too well. He was just like trying and stuff. I know I said at my game yesterday to a few fans and few people, I says we're missing a Sousa, but I think Tom Davies, if he can be fit, he will be at Sheffield United, because he's levels above this league. So moving on to Sinipec, I do believe that he had a lot more better game. I do believe he was unfortunate for his goal disallowed, but hey ho, one of those, and I'll talk about it in a minute. So going on to Gustavo Harmer, yeah, he's still creating things, he's still trying, but I think he's carrying a bit of a knock. And also and I hope he'll be more consistent soon. But a consistent Gus and I said this, and few people said this won't be playing for Sheffield United. That's just harsh facts. Callum O'Hare, I thought he played quite well, took his shot proper, and when I think he was second half, when he were like McCarthy said, as he should he have slapped it round, I think that would have went in. But hey ho, one of those. Tyrese Campbell, glad to see him back on the score sheet. I hope his confidence like rises up now, despite we losing. I do believe that he took his goal well. He was trying more. He was like finger, and I like to say my man at match with Tom Davies and Sinipec together. I noticed how they were like commanding that midfield. No sloppy passes, no like silly balls. They would just face Sinipec, like I said, passionate. I know people say he's not as good as Vinny, but I just think, you know, he's still young, he's still raw, and if he were as good as Vinny, he wouldn't be at club. I hate to say it, but let's talk about the referee's performance. Paul, I thought it were abysmal. It were absolutely abysmal. I could go on here swearing and stuff like that, but it was shite. It were absolutely crap. It were all for them. It were all for Southampton, and it were like the 12th man. Maybe the game were a bit too big for him, who knows, but it were absolutely dreadful, and he should all kindness just have what you call it, should hand his referee badge in, because he's not good enough, and his officials, his officiators, whatever you call them, were rubbish. Like, that's just about sums up all game, to be fair. So I'll take you through moments. I think it was either 20th or 30th minute between that time zone. I think Sheffield United took the lead with Tyrese Campbell, and I do believe had that penalty, it weren't a foul all day long, and that's just my opinion. It got ball, it went for ball. Also, had Wilder not got sent off, I know got a red card, I think we would have saw that game out. I think we would have petered it out, to be fair, because he would have said, listen lads, just calm down, use your experienced heads, just sit tight, get another goal if needed, shut up shop and bang. But I think ref won game for Southampton, and he was poor, Adam Erkseg. I'm going to name him, because even it goes to show something that even a top referee says that were a goal. It was though, well, talking about the goal for what got disallowed, it was though keeper went into Tom Cannon, but yet we got penalised for it. It's because, like I said, Southampton are up there, Sheffield United are down there, and it's ridiculous. It's big club bias. It's big club bias there, and it needs to stop this biasness towards big clubs. Like, I thought Southampton were poor last night. I thought, other than thinking with Tom Fellows, what looked dangerous, and well, Tom Fellows, that's it. Other than him, I just thought there were no going for him, and that goal, what Ross Stewart scored, the first one, that were kind of preventable, but hey ho, we go again with what you call it. And this is when Campbell should have, and this is my remembrance thing, this is when Campbell should have basically buried it, hit it home and hosed. We would have gone 2-1 up, but a confident Campbell would have buried that. I think it was around just after we equalised, and then Ross Stewart again coming up, turned his man, absolutely lodged it into the top corner. Fair play to him. It was a good goal, and I can't really grumble about that. I do think it's credit where credit's due, but had Southampton, in my honest opinion, are stronger on paper than what we are, and in depth. But we were the underdogs, and we were the better team. So that's what I think. And like I said earlier, the man of the match has got to be Tom Davies, because how he just like controlled that midfield, he just made it more steadier. And so yeah, let us know your man of the match, let us know your thoughts, let us know your thoughts on the ref, let us know your thoughts for Hull. This is a little teaser. I think we're going to be okay against Hull. I think Alan Nil, I think he'll be in the dugout for this one, and I do believe that he's just as good as Chris Wilder. I think Chris Wilder's a man motivator and can get him. But I think Alan Nil just basically, he just settles him. So yeah, that's what I think. Please like, please subscribe, please share this channel, and as always, up the blades.